Hello, everyone. Welcome to Elevate Your Business. I'm Ed Jurecki, and I'm excited to guide you through today's episode. It's designed to inspire and empower you on your journey to business success. Today, we're thrilled to have Eileen Head, an Enneagram Personality Coach and transformational expert who helps individuals navigate their relationship and life challenges. With her extensive background in healing modalities and her best-selling book, Why Can't I Figure Us Out?, Eileen shares her insights on using the Enneagram to unlock your true potential and create the life you desire. As Eileen joins us on the show, she'll shed light on what success means to her personally and how her definition has evolved over time, as well as one or two of her top challenges and the lessons learned associated with them. And finally, for today, we'll explore how Eileen has leveraged innovation in her business and other work to overcome challenges and achieve her goals. So help me welcome Eileen Head to the show. Eileen, it's wonderful to see you again, to talk to you again. How are you doing?
Great. We have such great conversations. I love them.
Yeah, you do some absolutely wonderful work and you really help heal people and send them on their path forward. Could you share a little bit more about your work and your business?
What I help you to understand is who you are. A lot of people have that question, who am I? And they search a lifetime attempting to figure that out. So my main coaching foundation is the Enneagram Personalities. And people either go the Ennea what? Or they go, oh, the Enneagram, I love it. So it is one of the most advanced personality models out there that show you how your personality formed as a child by the age of 7 to get the most love and attention. You created patterns that created roles that you then identified with as your personality and who you are. But really, those are patterns you developed. And what I love about the Enneagram is it explicitly shows you for each of the 9 personalities how you can become your best self, how you can grow, become more conscious, live your best life.
Outstanding. I absolutely love that. So you've been through quite a journey in your life and career. How do you define success today?
For me, it's personal success. It is a life that I've created where I'm thriving and living my best life. I lived the life of a victim in a 35-year marriage, blaming my husband. If only he would, and I was unhappy, and he should do this, and not being aware that I actually could absolutely change my life if I did my own inner work. If I'd found the Enneagram sooner, I might not have left that 35-year marriage. But what it's done for me is given me a really strong foundation of knowing how I think, feel, act, react, how I feel emotionally loved, how I get along with other people or not, how to resolve conflicts, and how to create really connected, deeply. When you engage with someone deeply, there's something so rewarding about that. So for me, it's personally success. And I've learned the law of attraction. I've learned how to manifest. And I have manifested great things in my life that I never would have imagined back then that I could have.
I absolutely love that. And you've already started to allude to this, but how has your definition changed over time?
Well, as I learned more about myself, you know, before we do our inner work, we're looking outwardly about how people can make us happy, help us to grow. Often we just wait for life to happen to us. Life makes decisions for us, and sometimes we don't like those decisions. We can stay stuck, trapped, powerless in our lives until we really become conscious that we can shift our life. And it's all about mindset. It's all about your mind. Life is a mind game.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And it is quite challenging to move from that old way of thinking to the new definition of success, which includes our personal insights and how we manifest our best self outward from there. So what are one of the two of those key challenges and the lessons learned you can pass along to our audience?
Yeah, for me, it was overcoming the limiting beliefs. And each personality's limiting beliefs are different because that's what's formed their personality. So I liken limiting beliefs that are always there running in the background. I call it malware on my computer, of my mind. The virus, it slows things down, it shifts things, it colors things the wrong way, it takes our vibration down so that it is, we attract what we're putting out like radio signals. So if we're running at a low vibration and negative thoughts and limiting beliefs and are unable to reframe those thoughts and beliefs into the more positive so that we can bring more positive into our life is going to be flat or continue to be challenging, because my spiritual perspective is we keep getting life lessons until we learn them. And they keep getting harder until the 2x4 hits us on the side of the head.
And we had started to talk before the show, and I used the term demons, and you used the term malware.
Yeah.
And I think they're both appropriate, but
Yeah, they
part
can
of
be.
that conversation was really around the fact that those challenges, regardless of what we call them, are always part of us. And it's how we manage them and how we manifest the positive side of ourselves, both internally and then outwardly to the world. Any response or comments to that thought?
Absolutely. The Enneagram will show you what your gifts are, what people value in it. When I read my profile, it was like, that's what people value in me. And here I had my personality is a 2 supporter helper. And I was helping to the point of exhaustion. I was an intrusive helper. What? Who wouldn't want my help? And I didn't know that the helping was to gain my self-worth. And so the Enneagram will show you the patterns that are sabotaging you, the challenges that you have with yourself and with others. And boy, when I read those, did they sting? But that's where our strength comes from. We take our challenges and we build them into strengths. And so it does it in a compassionate way so that I can monitor myself. I can see when I get triggered, when I get over in the ditch and I may spiral, I know exactly what the trigger is for me and how to get myself out of it in a kind and compassionate way so I can grow. And it shows me the patterns to develop so that I can go up the levels of consciousness and my self-worth and self-confidence to create a life where I can thrive.
Yeah, that is well said. Thank you for that. And just to kind of add on to it a little bit, what I hear you saying aligns with both my own experience as well as some of the education I've had. And that is it's always something that's going to be there that we're going to have to manage. But it is that self-awareness to know here's a trigger event and here's how I move from these thoughts and feelings over to this more positive of who I want to manifest myself as, both internally first and then outwardly second. Any thoughts or response to that?
Yeah, when these patterns come up time and time again, often what we do is we personalize them. And then we beat ourselves up. There I am again. I did it again. And the self-talk can be so damaging. I'm so dumb. Why did I do that? I'm never. Can you feel the vibration going down with that sort of languaging, right? Instead of, isn't that interesting? That's coming up again for me. What is it that I need to learn in this instance? Why is this person reacting to me this way when my intentions are good? Well, it might be just a pattern they have. Maybe we've triggered them in some way. And when you learn the whole system of the 9 personalities, you can let the personalization go and you can connect with the other person and say, I see you struggling. What is it that I can help you with? There are so many ways we can use this magnificent system to create a life that is less drama and trauma. I don't have that around me much. And as a matter of fact, I used to gather and enable people because I was overly responsible. I mean, I love victims. I was going to help them change their life. I was going to change the world. I'll tell you, I do it in a very different way. And I do it in a way, are you open to some insights? And I give it to them and I let go of outcome. Ooh, that was difficult for me. That was a big life lesson. But there's so many skills that you can learn, whether you're an owner of a business each of your employees or, their personalities, when you learn them, how to respond to them, how to teach them, how you value them, what they bring in their career currency, how they get along with others, when there's conflict, how to resolve between the two personalities. It is absolutely endless, not only in business, but in personal life.
Very good. Thank you so much. And considering the last core question for today around innovation, the Enneagram seems to be incredibly innovative as a system to help people understand and improve their lives. Could you talk a little bit about how innovation is really helping drive your business and your personal success?
Yeah, well, AI has come out now, right? And, it's amazing. I can do a post and I'm wanting to share something about a personality type, and my rhetoric has gotten a little stale. So I plug it in. It is spot on. It gives me a lot of information. My end goal is always to help people with compassion. That's what the Enneagram is. There's no judgment for others or yourself. Compassion for yourself, of how you're growing. And, I just think it's one of the most innovative. The Enneagram surfaced in the 1700s.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't something that's just popped up. The 1700s, and religions use it. They put the capital sins on it. Businesses use it. The FBI uses it for profiling. You can begin to recognize in the traits of people, which helps you to understand and connect with them.
Oh,
I could go on forever, I know.
no, you're good. And Enneagram from the 1700s, that's really insightful.
It
That
is. It is. There's even research, like there's scientific data, research on the illnesses each personality gets, drugs they might take, their personality patterns, and you can take a couple and put them. I put couples back together who are, one of them has come to me in Stay or Go coaching. And before that happens, we're going to work on this. We're going to see if we can regenerate it, reignite it, and teach them its personality patterns that are causing the differences and are unreconcilable until you learn the personality patterns and it's not personal, and to help each other grow. Same in business. As a boss, you can help your employees to grow if you learn this model.
outstanding. Final takeaways for our audience. If there was one thing you would share with them that says you really must consider this as part of your life and business success, what would that be?
Life is a choose to, choose not to. You're making choices every day, even when you're not choosing. You choose the life that you're living. You're attracting in the experiences from the vibrational energy of yourself, because my life shifted when I did my inner work. And, we invest in going to college and training for a better career. Wouldn't you like a better life? Wouldn't you like a life of more fun and adventure and manifest? I manifested. This is my 4th year going to Mexico, 6 months on the beach, when I never thought it was possible.
Outstanding. Great words of wisdom. Thank you for that. Any final thoughts?
Yes, invest in yourself. Really invest in yourself and grow yourself, and you become a better person, a better parent, a better husband, a better coworker. Life is brighter. Life is easier. That's, people talk about joy all the time. Find joy in your life. That's where you find the joy. For me, it's, I'll go out and look at the trees or a lake. Gratitude. You must do the gratitude. 3 gratitudes in the morning, 3 gratitudes at night, and then you're manifesting statements and focusing on those.
Oh, that is great advice. Thank you so much for that. And I want to thank you all for joining us today, with a special thanks to Eileen Head for sharing her insights and success tactics. We hope you feel inspired and motivated to tackle entrepreneurial challenges with innovation and adaptability. Remember, success is personal. Define it for yourself. But always remember, embrace change, seek growth, and adapt to the ever-evolving business landscape. Thanks again to Eileen and to all of our listeners, and we'll see you next time as we continue exploring more stories from incredible entrepreneurs. Stay resilient, stay innovative, and have a wonderful day, everyone.